Hey boys and girls, so today we're going to be working with decimals. Just a quick review. The number on the left side of the decimal are the whole numbers, and we're going to be working on the right. So the first one on the right side of the decimal is the tenths, and we're going to make sure that we add the th, like the tenths, because the tens will be on the left side of the decimal. After the tenths comes the hundredths. And finally, the tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. All right, so now we're going to compare decimals. All right, so when we compare decimals, we're obviously going to look at the whole number first, which both of them do not have, and then we slide over to tenths. Because 4 is greater than 3, 4 tenths is greater than 3 tenths. Another example. Now, the way to pronounce this is 397 thousandths, because we go all the way to thousandths, or 5 tenths. So because when without a decimal, 397 is a lot bigger than 5. So yes, this one would be bigger. However, when we are dealing with decimals, we start from the decimal, and we just go right. All right, so which one's bigger, 5 or 3? So it is the 5. So actually, 5 tenths is bigger than 397 thousandths. Don't get tricked up. Just because it has more numbers in it doesn't necessarily mean that it is bigger. Next, we are going to add decimals. So if a problem gave you 2 tenths plus 38 hundredths plus 64 and 4 tenths, 62 and 4 tenths. When we set up adding decimals, the biggest thing is to make sure that the decimals are aligned. All right, so what I like to do is write the first number, 2 tenths. Now the order, of course, does not matter when you add. You just want to make sure that you use all of the numbers. So we have 2 tenths, 38 hundredths, and I like to put my decimal point there just to make sure. 62 and 4 tenths. We're going to add the addition sign. Now, you will see that there's empty spaces here, here. Don't worry about that, okay? Remember, we can always put zeros in, because that doesn't change 2 tenths. However, remember in class we said 2 tenths is the same as 21 hundredths. If we keep adding zeros, it doesn't change the number. Just like without using decimals, that's still 7. All right? So if you would like to add a placeholder and put zeros, that is totally fine. And then you just go right down. So 0 plus 8 plus 0, 8. 2 plus 3, 5. Plus 4, 9. 0 plus 0 plus 2. 0 plus 0 plus 6. And we don't want to forget the decimal point. All right, so when you add decimals, you just have to make sure the decimals are always aligned. And it doesn't matter how wacky these numbers can get. if you keep yourself organized, you're always going to be able to add decimals. Good luck, guys.